How are we doing today, guys? Now we're back with another video, and today we're going to look over some of the quarterbacks that were released on the morning EA Good Morning Madden stream that they had yesterday on Monday. This week, before Madden comes out, before the early access comes out, they're going through having a stream, and they're releasing some of the highest overalls at some of the different positions. They're releasing some of the highest, and also they're releasing some of the budget beasts. So this first card that we're going to get into today is this Justin Fields. It's a 74 overall. Um, this is a card who I would compare him to like a Lamar Jackson light, where very athletic. He's got decent throw power, but he's got the 82 speed, 85 throw power, but all of the throwing stats aren't the best. So this is if you want to run a little bit of play action, you want to do some QB draws, not play action. You want to do some QB draws, QB runs, and really kind of get out of the pocket and work like that. This may be the card for you until you can get something more along the lines of that Lamar Jackson because I feel like this is a card that um, it's decent. It's good. It'll be able to run around, escape the pocket. Um, I don't believe they said what his archetype will be, but this is a card that'll be good for getting you started if you want to go for that more mobile quarterback. This would be a good starter option for you. And now the next two cards that we're going to get into are actually both going to be Justin Herbert cards. Um, this is actually, as they described it, this is going to be a perfect budget beast. This is going to be a perfect beginning of the game, first couple days of Madden. You need a quarterback who's going to help you through all of those solo challenges, maybe even a game or two online. But it's really going to make that early grinding a lot easier. And you're not going to have to spend a handful of, you're not going to have to spend too many coins on this one. This is someone, he's got decent speed, so decent athletic with the 75 speed. Throw power is great for a beginning of the game gold card, and then all of his throwing accuracies are at least 70 and higher. So you're not going to be getting the best animations, but you'll be getting decent. And the way that they explained the new how they kind of rework the deep throws and like the lob passes, and that they're going to be coming in a lot higher, a lot more arc. So if you can the better your throw power is, the better it is because you'll really be able to lead your receivers, um, and you won't get those animations where you get the cornerback jumping up and just taking it from the receiver. You'll be able to lead the receiver out in front of them. So something with that 86 throw power, this would be very good to take advantage of that new throwing mechanic. But an even in my and a much better card is his theme builder, which we're going to get into right now. And this theme builder card for Justin Herbert is something that I am a big fan of. Uh, First, the card art, it looks incredible. It looks awesome. Um, Big fan of this. Big fan of how they're doing this. These are going to be the theme builders. So every team will have an 84 overall, and the Chargers got this Justin Herbert 84. Kind of going off of what I was saying with that gold card. The speed, it's just going to be a little bit better. Throw power, going to be a little bit better. And the good thing is his accuracies are getting much closer to 80, so you're going to get much better animations. You're going to be a lot more accurate. And I like how throw under pressure, throw on the run, and short accuracy are all above 80, and your throw power is almost at 90. So this is really going to be able to you're going to be able to kind of stretch the field, hit those deep passes with that 89 throw power, and with those attributes over the 80s and even medium and deep accuracy, close to an 80, you might be able to get it chemmed up. This is going to be an excellent card early game. You'll be able to use this for a while because you get that best of both worlds with that 78 speed with also 89 throw power and good throwing stats. So this is a card that you're really gonna it will really be a good budget beast, especially early on in the game. Now we're getting into the five core elites. So these are going to be the highest five quarterbacks that are coming out in Ultimate Team. Um, the number five is this Lamar Jackson card. What I was saying with the Justin Fields, he is Justin Fields 2.0. Justin Fields is Lamar Jackson light. If you want a quarterback who's going to be running around, you really want to get out to the pocket, kind of scramble a lot, maybe even have some design runs and stuff like that. this is going to be the card for you. With 86 speed, if you can get him powered up, you're at 87 speed. Um, you're going to be faster than a lot of the defensive players on the field. So this will be an excellent card because they're not going to be able to um, they're not going to be able to stop you with the design runs. This is something that, yes, you're going to miss out on some of the passes because the accuracy isn't the best, but still, it's not terrible. Your short accuracy is, you do hit that 70 threshold, and throwing the run is at least above an 80. So as you're scrambling out, you'll be able to hit a handful of throws, and we have to see how the game's going to be. I remember Madden 20, it didn't matter what your throw on the run was. If you didn't have dash and deadeye, you stood no chance of completing a pass on the run. But in Madden 21, dash and deadeye, you really didn't need. Once in a while, you'd miss a pass, but besides that, you were normally pretty accurate. So this is a card that will be very good, especially if you want to get out of the pocket and scramble a lot. And now we're getting into this Russell Wilson card. He is the fourth best quarterback in Madden Ultimate Team, fourth best core elite quarterback. This is a card that I'm a little bit underwhelmed in, just because he's a good overall. So you kind of want some of the stats to be a little higher. At an 85, his speed's only a 75, so he's not that fast. He's not the fastest. His throwing accuracies are all good. They're all in the mid to low 80s. So it definitely, you're not going to be missing any throws. You're not going to be losing anything with this card. I just feel like this card is going to be a little more expensive than I'm going to want to spend on a card that doesn't have like that 80 speed and doesn't have amazing throw accuracies. So this is a card that I'll probably stay away from. But again, you can't go wrong with any of these cards. These are going to be the best quarterbacks in Ultimate Team. And right now we have the third highest ranked quarterback in Ultimate Team of the core elites, and this is going to be this Aaron Rodgers card. This may come to a surprise to some people because he just won MVP. But I guess Tom Brady won the Super Bowl, so he got a higher card. And Patrick Mahomes, in my opinion, is one of the best to ever play quarterback, one of the most talented. So that's how he comes in at number 3. This Aaron Rodgers card, if you've played Ultimate Team before, you know you use Aaron Rodgers because first of all, he's going to have great throwing stats, and second, he's got that amazing release. If you want to use him for that reason alone, that is a good enough reason to pick up any Aaron Rodgers card. Him and Brett Favre are always going to have the fastest releases in the game, which really helps kind of speed up your passing game because it helps you get balls in tight windows a lot easier and also helps you kind of throw out of the sack. But 69 speed, he's not going to be that fast. He's not going to be great with running out of the pocket, but it'll be better than some of those statues that you'll see. But 85 throw power, short accuracy 87, medium only an 82, but deep also at an 87. So he's going to be good for any throw you need, especially at the beginning of the game. So this will be an excellent card, especially like I said with that animation. This will be a very good card to start with. And now, as I mentioned, the top 2 core elite quarterbacks in Madden Ultimate Team are going to be Tom Brady, and then Patrick Mahomes is going to be number 1. This Tom Brady card is going to be an excellent pocket passer. His, especially in the short to intermediate game, deep accuracy isn't really as good as you'd hope because Tom Brady, I know towards the end of his career on the Patriots, he wasn't really that great at hitting the deep ball, but he also didn't really have anyone to throw to. Now, this past year, he did get a little better, so I guess that's why it's where it is. But if you want someone who's going to be able to get hot route master, I believe, I believe he gets, at first he just gets set feet lead, so he'll help you, he'll get better throw animations, and his throwing stats are going to be incredible. As you see, 89 short accuracy, 88 medium. So if you want someone who kind of just dissect that short passing game, this is going to be your guy. He's going to absolutely light people up as long as they don't send too much pressure and don't force him out of the pocket. That's the one downfall with him. With that just 50 speed, you're not going to be able to move at all. You're going to be a statue back there. And now we have the number 1 rated quarterback in Madden Ultimate Team for core elite, and that is going to be Patrick Mahomes. This card is going to be a very good card for you. He gets all of the throwing accuracies that you want. He's got great throw power, great short accuracy is going to be an 88. Medium is only an 84, so it's not the best. But deep accuracy 86, throw under pressure 87, throw in the run 89. play action 87. So all of his throwing stats are going to be very good, as well as you still get a little bit of speed with set at a 71. I would hope he'd be a little bit faster, just because when you see him play in real life, he is running around a lot. Um, Especially if you saw the Super Bowl, he's running for his life. But this is going to be a great card, and I'm a big fan of Patrick Mahomes himself. So for me, this is going to be a card that I'm going to have a lot of fun with. Um, all of them together, um, as you've seen, they all have their own pros and cons. All the different cards, depending on kind of how you want your play style to be, will fit perfectly for kind of whatever card you want to pick. If you want someone who's going to be more of a pocket passer, and you don't really care about running around at all, that's going to be your Tom Brady. If you're someone who really cares about getting outside the pocket, really scrambling a lot, that's going to be Lamar Jackson. If you want a great animation and you're willing to lose a little on some other stats, that's going to be your Aaron Rodgers. And then Russell Wilson and Patrick Mahomes are going to be good for getting kind of that improviser, where you can get out of the passer and you're also going to hit your throws on the run. Um, and then I would compare Justin Herbert to a light version of Russell Wilson and Patrick Mahomes. That actually may be the card that I end up going with, um, just because, like I said, it's going to have great stats in every category. You're not really lacking in any one particular spot. And this is going to be something that you're really going to be able to get for cheap, because you'll be able to get it through the solos. So unless there's something else, another team builder that I really feel like it would be better off for my team, I may be looking for Justin Herbert. He may be the card to go. But if you guys have any questions on any of these, please let me know down below. Let me know who you guys are going to pick for your beginning of MUT quarterback. Um, I'm sure we'll see a lot of different cards once the game actually releases, but feel free to let me know what you guys can do down below. And again, beginning of the channel, I really appreciate any help we can get. Any like, comment, watching the video, recommend it to anyone. I love all the help I can get. Thank you guys. I appreciate the support. See you guys in the next one. Peace.